He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage. He is Houdini.
And Keith Trailer, look at him rumble. 40, 50. Watch out, the earth is shaking. He's at the 30.
Tackle your losses with another episode of the Tackle for Loss podcast, the premium New Zealand NFL gambling podcast.
Fires into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown!
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tackle for Loss podcast. Tackle your losses with the Tackle for Loss podcast. Welcome back to the, what will be final episode of the second, well, I guess what's technically the second season, but in my eyes, the first season.
1.5 maybe?
Yeah, I mean, pretty close, I guess.
Yeah.
It is the Super Bowl on Monday. Today is our Wednesday.
But this is the big Pro Bowl recap episode, isn't it?
I don't think anyone gives a single fuck about the Pro Bowl. And
NFC
they'll,
won.
They'll never stop doing it. Did they?
Yeah, by a decent margin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure?
the NFC one.
Oh.
Eli's 2-0.
Wait, did you say NFC or AFC?
NFC.
Oh, I thought you said
NFC.
You
AFC.
said AFC.
You said,
No, NFC.
No, you
I
said
heard
AFC.
No, I said NFC.
I didn't hear him.
Someone check the tape.
It was definitely NFC. Though.
NFC.
Okay, sorry to derail you there.
No worries. And they'll never stop doing it because when I was watching it, it's kind of like, holy fuck. The stadium is packed. Like,
Oh,
they'll
really?
Yeah,
Was
the
it?
stadium
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
packed. And it's like, they'll never stop doing it. It's such a
End of the day,
fucking...
it's a good day out for kids.
It's a family friendly.
fair enough.
Family
I
friendly.
just-
Like,
just
yeah,
annoying.
Fuck
it's-
them kids.
I was listening to a podcast and they're like, yeah, I don't give a shit about it, but my kids wake up to watch it.
Fair
So
enough.
that's what it's for. It's a bit like the old the Nickelodeon games where it's like, yeah, it's jank,
to
but
be
it's for
fair,
kids.
The
Yeah.
Pro Bowl should be solely streamed on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Because it'll be, target audience perfect.
Yeah, turn it into like a whole thing. Stop taking it seriously, I guess
Yeah.
is the answer. And that's the Pro Bowl recap.
Well, you know, what I was just thinking is that because it was... last time we did a podcast was, a couple of weeks ago.
2 weeks, yeah.
We
Yeah,
haven't
it would've
talked
been.
about what we won on the latest round of bets.
That's
Sure,
true.
yeah,
on, the,
yeah.
on the conference
Conference
championships.
So we got smoked in that first game.
Yeah,
the
well,
Ravens Chiefs game.
I
Because
would argue most bettors did, right?
I think so.
no, I think a lot of people hedged with the Chiefs here. I think they did. We were just because we were just so we just don't like the Chiefs so much that we didn't bet on them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's kind
We'll
of
continue to do so, and that's a promise.
Yeah, that's a tackle.
Although
That's a
there
terrible
was-
promise.
there was I think one. Hold on, let me
Don't bet on us. Bet against the
yeah,
Chiefs.
yeah. Where you're finding those? Yeah, they were. That Baltimore Chiefs game was a hard watch because at one point you thought it might go. It could be like at one point you thought it was going to be a good game, and then Baltimore with the frauds, biggest frauds
Yeah, they were fucking
in the biggest
bad.
spot.
They
like,
were so bad.
Fuck, it was
They were
insane.
quite
Like,
bad.
I think as soon as
It's-
that first quarter ended, it was like,
writing was on the wall.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Little
I
bit.
mean, it's lucky that Lamar's MVP thing was before that game because holy fuck, he was not good.
I don't even think it was down to that. I think it was solely because they had 8 design run plays and they're a run heavy team.
Yeah.
And like, at what point do you like, we're the best run attack in the league. And
Yeah.
you're like, you know what? 8 design run plays throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
And the rest will try pass it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even down to the Chiefs' defense. I think it was just down to them not even giving it a go.
It was
They're
kind of
trying to do too much, which we've seen before
Yes.
happen with teams. They get to the playoffs and they're like, you know what, we're going to change it up.
Yeah.
And like, why?
It's that
Yeah.
that
Why?
thing where teams start overthinking it in the playoffs.
100%.
And that doesn't work. You should just stick to what you're good at, and if that doesn't work, then switch it up. But
Yeah.
I feel like the tackle philosophy
I'm looking
should
at
be the
the-
coaches of some of these conference teams.
I'm
We
looking at
just
like
stick to
the
what
box
works.
score.
yeah, no, I think so.
There were 3 points scored in the whole second half.
Yep.
Felt like it too. I was smashed.
Yeah, we were drunk as fuck.
So
Yeah, so
drunk.
I had a look. We didn't win a single bet on that game. We did lose. We didn't even go.
I thought
Yeah.
we won one.
Nope. That's what I thought, but
Because I thought we put one on the Chiefs players, and I thought that
to
hit.
cover.
Get the notebook that we write all our bets down on.
yeah, it's in the kitchen. But I had a look. I couldn't find anything. Maybe we did.
I'll
but-
quickly grab it.
okay. But then let's talk
Probably
about the
would have been
Niners.
easier for me to grab it.
That's true.
The Niners-Lions game, we did win a bit of money on. We won 90 off of paying $4.60. We had Lions plus 7.5, Goff 225, 40 rush on Gibbs, 40 receive on Laporta. That $20 into 92. Then a big one, McCaffrey anytime touchdown, 40 receive on Laporta, 70 rush on McCaffrey, 40 receive on Debo, 150 turned into 562.
That was the biggie.
That was,
Yeah, that
that was a
Yeah.
good save to us for us before the game because originally we had Kittle in there for like 50.
Yeah,
and
that's
then we
right.
swapped them out because we weren't 100% on it. And Kittle, he didn't. Oh,
Kittle didn't have like did he have a catch? I don't know.
I think he did.
He did
like
do a
one.
lot, I
He
think.
didn't.
He,
He
like-
didn't get his yards.
He was
yeah.
two for 27.
It was
Yeah.
one of those things where we were, yeah, as you said, we were that close because Kittle had that monster game the week before, and so his yards were really high. And so his minimum, I think, was like 50. It's like,
50.
fuck. But what we did realize, though, is we were like, oh, yeah, we'll take him out, but we'll have Laporta in. Then we realized Laporta was in like 3 or 4 of our bets. It's like, oh, shit, if this dude doesn't go off, then we're fucked. It was
Harry,
back,
yeah.
what's back there, Craig?
the
It was-
reason we did
no,
change
I
was
don't
because
think
the
that happened.
payout for
It didn't. So,
Oh right, Harry. How many yards did Rashee Rice get in that game?
it was
That's half time.
Let me pull it up.
But the reason we changed from Kittle to Laporta was because their pay difference was like 0.05.
Yeah, it was fuck all.
You know, like, we're like,
How
yeah,
many?
we'll take
How
the
many
safe
did we
one.
need him to get? We need him to get 58.
yeah.
Yeah. So he got 46.
You know what's
Yeah, I
crazy?
thought-
He
I
had
thought I updated.
41 at halftime.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it hit
He
because
had
we were so
41 at halftime, and I remember looking at this bet at halftime.
We're like, that'll cover.
And
Yeah.
Pacheco needed 50 rush yards. He had 41 at halftime. That was happening. Mahomes needed 200. He had 161. That was happening. Kelsey had got his 50 in the first half. Rice was on 41. We were like, bang, bang, bang. This is an incredible bet. And that was going to pay us 150. And he
Yeah.
got 1 catch for 5 yards or whatever it was.
Yep.
Fucking dog shit. Anyway, we won big on the next game.
So now we're
Um,
back up to a decent amount of
Now
money.
we're back
for
up
the
to
Super Bowl.
800 plus the 300 we put in the middle of the season, paying $5. So that's paying 1,500
Yeah.
to win if the Super Bowl, if the 49ers win the
Niners
bowl.
win.
Yeah.
And then we've got 800 to go, just wherever the fuck we want. And I built a bet, and I want to put a smackaroo's amount of money on it. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And I did the research for it.
Yeah.
So here's what you do. I'll tell you what they are first, and then I'll go into why.
Okay.
First thing we're putting in,
Yep.
McCaffrey, 80 plus rush.
Okay.
Bang.
Money.
Pacheco, his minimum's gone down. I'll put his minimum in for 50, but I might have to bump that up.
Bang.
Receive yards,
Bow.
Debo 45, his minimum. Okay,
Bang.
so we got to pump up Pacheco's up to 60 yards instead of 50.
Bang.
That is paying $3.30.
Wee.
Here's
Just
the thing.
those?
Yep, just those paying $3.30. McCaffrey, when he is playing 70% of snaps in a game, his average is, I think, 98 yards or something like that every game that he's healthy playing in. He has been dominant. They are not afraid
true
to just,
MVP.
They're not afraid to just
100%.
fucking use the ball, like just use him over and over and over again. He's an absolute workhorse. He is going to get shit done this game. I think I'm very confident the fact that he is going to get them yards.
Yeah.
Um,
Is this his
absolutely.
first Super Bowl, or did he play in that one the Panthers made it to? How long's he been in the league for?
I don't think he was. That was 20.
Panthers
It was like
one.
it was 2015.
I don't think it was. I
because
don't
we
think it was,
watched
yeah.
it at the flat that wasn't our flat, and it was
Depressing.
It was a weird experience,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
The Lions, right, are a top team against the run, top 5 against the run.
Yeah.
McCaffrey had 20 carries for 90 yards, average of 4.5 yards.
That's a little bit bumped though because he got that massive run.
But he gets massive runs every
gonna
game.
happen.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
That's,
That's
part-
yeah, that's a really
that's
good point.
part of his
Yeah,
appeal,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
So I just think the way the Lions were defending the run, and then you have McCaffrey go up against them, still averages 4.5, 90 total yards. Debo's one. He's a monster when he plays. 8 catches for 89.
Yeah.
I just think the 40 is or 45. That is such a low number for such a good receiver.
Yeah,
in my
absolutely.
opinion. Considering
Absolutely.
every other receiver is at like minimum 60, minimum 75.
Yeah.
It's kind of like 45 for Debo. I feel I'm so confident in that.
Yep.
Then let's go across to Pacheco. Pacheco's been an absolute monster
Oh,
when it comes
yeah.
to running
Yeah.
the ball.
Dude's
like,
unreal.
Every game, they give him the ball, he averages 5 or 6 yards a carry, and he gets 80, 90 yards every
Yeah.
single game. And the thing is, they have played tough teams. Then, if you look at the Lions' runs against the Niners are, yes, they're supposed to be a top team against the run. If this shit would... why have they fucked this up? Don't know. Rushing yards, Lions had 182 rush yards against the 49ers. Montgomery had 93 and Gibbs 45.
Shit.
So that combined for 130.
Yeah.
Then the game you had before that, the 49ers Packers, Aaron Jones by himself had 103.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
really good 49ers run defense
Yeah.
is not unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's not impenetrable. And I think Pacheco at 60 yards, he had what? How many would I say on that bit of paper? He had what?
41 at half.
41 at halftime.
Yeah.
I'm liking the 60 yards by Pacheco.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down. I'm
And
down
the
for that.
Debo one as well. I just think that is probably, in my opinion, one of the safest, or it is the most confident I have in a $3 bet.
Sure. Yeah.
Three
yeah.
things,
Yeah.
all incredibly doable.
Yeah.
Paying $3, I'm all in on that bet.
Nice, man. Are we
All in, all 800.
I mean, we paid 2.4K.
Yeah. How much are we playing
That
with
would
it?
be a
Is it
laugh, wouldn't it?
$800?
We've got
Jesus.
800, yeah.
I'd say put like 200 on it.
Damn. What's the payout on that? Because my math is bad.
Harry didn't come to fuck around.
Nah,
That's,
well, we've still got another 600 to
That's
fuck about with.
660.
That's not bad at all.
660.
Are we
pace.
saving a bit from that 800 to buy alcohol and pizza for the crew?
We can save a bit.
I think
but
so.
It's only going to cost like $100, really.
Probably around. I'd bump that up a little bit.
Well, okay. Well, I don't want to use a lot of the money for it. Like, we didn't save the money. The whole point of it is to gamble with.
Well, how many people are coming? How many mouths to feed?
Not that
Essentially,
much.
I don't think
it's not-
I don't
it's
think it has to cover beer. They won't fucking source the beer. I think if you just
Yeah,
cover,
if you just get
if you cover some pizzas and
get some
$100
pizzas.
is, get
Yeah.
a couple of limos, you'll be away.
So here's one that I added on top of that.
Okay.
Right. So you do those three. You add in 49ers first touchdown scorer McCaffrey,
Okay.
and you add in Kansas City first touchdown scorer Travis Kelce. There he is. He was on everyone. Those combined is paying 21.
Holy shit.
If you add in those two. First for the
And then
team
you put
each.
$200 on that one.
I mean, 50 on that is paying $1,000.
That's nice.
Like just
yeah, that's really fun.
So I don't mind that one as well. I think that's a bit of a long shot, but I still like it.
First touchdown
Yeah.
score is always hard.
It is. It
They're
is. It
always
could
hard.
always go. But McCaffrey and Kelsey are just kind of like.
Yeah.
I think it's the safest option.
What if you change them to any time? Wonder what that bumps it up to. It won't be
Instead of
21, but I wonder if
instead
it
of
takes it up to 10 maybe.
It won't get out. Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
What about we go first touchdown scorer Kyle Juszczyk?
Juice. I don't hate it.
I do. I hate it.
He scored in the last Super Bowl that the Niners were
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And to be fair, his catches recently have been insane. The one on the sideline.
Yeah, that
He's
toe tap.
impressive. The toe tap.
Ooh-wee.
Pretty good.
Yeah. One of the only fullbacks in the league.
It takes up to $7 doing the any
Oh,
times.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Not even.
Might as well
really
bump it to
worth
first.
Yeah.
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 For a cheeky 50, why not? I mean, if it hits, it would be insane.
Yeah, absolutely. So removing the gambling out of it then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where do you
What do you think this podcast
Where do you
is?
guys unbiasedly as well, which is hard for us against
49ers.
Chiefs, you think the Niners are going to win?
Well, the Chiefs have just been there before. Like
Multiple times.
what is it?
4
They're
out of the last
four-
5
yeah.
they've
Yeah,
been to.
I
So
don't know.
and the
They've
only ones
just
they
got
lost
that
against was Tom
experience.
Brady's
I
Bucks.
do think.
Yeah.
I do think if that mattered, you wouldn't have seen the comeback you saw last week by them. I think if the inexperience really
True,
mattered,
true.
they wouldn't have been able to come back like they did last week.
Sure,
Yeah,
You know,
no, definitely.
And then it's like, and then I did agree with the whole like, oh well, more experience, they've been there, and then it didn't matter when it came to Flacco versus Stroud. It did
Right,
not. It did
right.
not matter
Yeah.
one bit.
Yeah.
No,
And
you're
it's kinda
right,
like,
I'm with
that made me think, fuck, I actually don't think it matters that much anymore after watching that game. It just
And as much as we're saying that they've been there before, like half the team isn't the same as it was at the last Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
So,
like
No, definitely, but it's like those core players are the same ones.
yeah, it's annoying that Rice became so good
yeah,
because they only had Kelsey.
Yeah.
That was
Rashee
it.
Rice is a dog.
Yeah, and it
man.
turns out Rashee Rice is a dog and
not that much of a
Pacheco's a
dog.
dog.
Can't even get fucking 50 yards of shit. Cunt.
Yeah, I don't know, and I think it's because I can't be unbiased against
Yeah.
the Chiefs. Like it's
Yeah.
that burnt into me
Look,
now.
I
I
think
went
for
on that
me-
rant a couple of weeks ago.
For
but-
me, it's kind of like I'm going with the Niners, 100%.
yeah,
But I know, like we all know that. As confident as you are in the Niners, because I'm very confident in them, you have this uneasy feeling about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
It's just
Hey,
impossible,
it's
it's
just a
impossible not to.
It showed in the
back.
Ravens
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah,
Like we
100%.
all
Yep.
expected the Ravens to just walk over them.
yeah.
I don't even know if that was solely down to the Chiefs. Like they overperformed what we thought they would on offense, but in terms of what the Ravens did, I think they underperformed immensely
Yeah.
more than how the Chiefs
I
performed. So I think that was more of a showing of like what the Ravens did in the playoffs more than
Yeah, I mean the Ravens' defense was really fucking good that game. They gave the offense every opportunity
I think so.
to win that
I mean,
game, and
what,
they just
what was
couldn't.
the score, Harry? In that game?
17-10.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
they did do
like
well.
the
the offense was just not fucking
yeah,
there.
the offense just was not there. I felt really bad every time the Ravens defense would get on the field because it's just like, fuck, they have to stop them again. Like, and then they got worn down, even though they didn't let anything in.
They
on
let
the
up
fucking
no
second
points in the
half,
second
so,
half.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
The point start's only 2.5. 49ers
That's
minus
kind
2.5.
of expected, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
Um,
a Super Bowl. Like,
yeah.
you know, both teams can win it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Oh, that's right. I was going to say. It doesn't look like Pro Bowl or fucking whatever right guard, left guard, who the fuck he is. Joe Thuney isn't playing for the Chiefs.
Okay.
Old Thunny.
Yeah, he's one of their better
He's
linemen.
He's just starting no lineman.
Yeah, and he isn't. It looks like he probably isn't going to play.
Okay.
So, and that matters when you've got Young and Bosa.
100%.
If you had one guy, it's kind of like, well, you can probably
That's
make up for
good.
it.
You can
by
rotate
double
around.
team.
Yeah.
by-
Although,
yeah,
have you
double team that side.
seen the compilation of Chase Young not trying in the NFC conference game?
Oh,
Bro,
really?
there are so many snaps where he like kind of gets off the line and the ball starts running the other way. It just kind of stops and starts walking.
Yeah, but that tape's going to be used this week, like the last 2
Oh,
weeks. And
no,
he's gonna be-
100%.
He's going to be worked
yeah.
up to
Yeah.
fury because the
I mean,
coaches
it's
will
the
be going at
fucking,
him.
it's
Yeah.
the fucking Super Bowl,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Like,
100%.
if you can't get hyped for a Super Bowl, don't play the sport.
Yeah,
100%.
fuck yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
The minus 2.5 of the Niners are paying $1.90. How much we put on that?
3.
2.5.
2.5. Like, it's kind of like, do you bother? 2.5?
Well, that's what I was saying last week. Where I don't want to put a bunch of bets on, where yes, they're all paying 900,
Yeah.
a grand, or 650,
Yeah,
750,
yeah.
and then none of them hit.
yeah.
I'd rather do more bets of smaller amount or like lower odds, but are more likely to hit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know,
I'd like to do the rule of
That,
threes.
that way, all we're cheering for is just them to fucking win by 2.5. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, does he have this yards? Does he have that yards? It's just
I'd like to do the rule of threes again because we've already got a three set up there.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, I think that works really well.
So you would pair the 2.5 start with something, or
Nah, usually not because then that's a 50-50 outcome in a way, right? Like, but if you go X person yards, X person yards, X person yards, it's more kind of, it feels like it's more likely to happen. Like,
yes,
they can
but
still
no, but-
lose, but they can.
But then again, I'm still. I think that's a good thing for certain games or certain
Sure.
points throughout the season. But my issue with that is like when there's one game, like I like doing that across three games. You
Right.
take the best three options for the best
Right.
three.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you put all three in one game, realistically, are you hitting all three? You need what? How many different players do you need to
Yeah.
get their yards to hit all three?
I mean, but
that's why you
that's-
could almost do the 2.5 plus maybe even just one other thing. So it's a
Yeah,
2-leg multi,
yeah,
and
that's
it'll
true.
pay $3.
That's true.
It's
I
already
mean,
at $1.90. You find something that's paying an extra
what if we
$1, you
went
bump it
like
up, and then you've got your rule of three essentially already. Your $3 payout.
If you do the
Yeah.
minus
2 leagues.
then like CMC minimum.
yeah.
2.5.
or even like 2.5
2.6.
plus like a CMC anytime, and that might bump it.
Yeah. The thing is, though, the rule of threes is the only reason we made money in the conference games.
No, it wasn't a rule of. Well, I mean, last week it wasn't even a rule of three. It was one $3 multi that I put 150 on that paid. We didn't put 150 on all those games. Oh, like, we didn't put 150 on 3 different multis.
Yeah, we did.
Nah, I think we just liked that $3 bet.
Open it up. Yeah. It doesn't have how much they're paying, but
I think we.
That
I
one
think,
did.
I think
150, 150.
yeah, that's how much it's paying. Not how
Oh,
much
is
you put
that how
on.
much it's
We
paying?
put 150
okay.
on it. We didn't have that amount of money to bet on.
No, I think we just liked it where it was sitting.
Right,
At the
right.
$3. So yeah, even if we did like,
That's paying $2.40 in McCaffrey anytime and the 2.5.
I just pulled it up on my computer.
then you could even chuck it. Yeah.
What if you went Brock Purdy 200 and anytime?
All right.
That's $3.10.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
2.5 Brock Purdy 200 and anytime.
Hear me out.
All right, we're listening.
Yeah,
San Francisco minus 2.5.
I like it.
Good start.
1 touchdown. Kyle
Oh
Juszczyk
my god.
is paying $15. Wait, what if you put Kadarius Toney in? 18.
Is he
Carl,
play- oh, he is
Carl
playing
Juszczyk
now.
is more likely to score a touchdown than
I mean,
Kadarius
yeah,
Toney.
fucking
yeah.
not surprised.
Fuck that guy. What about Richie James? All these Giants rejects. 26.
What about MVS? Chuck him in there. I want to see an ex Green Bay.
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, there you go.
But he actually plays.
I guess, yeah. You're going to check if he's got a touchdown this season, Greg?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Oh, he's a number one ranked fullback. That's crazy. He has 2 touchdowns.
Boom. Hit it.
Against who?
One was against Dallas.
See, big game.
He had 4 catches for 26. Then
Huge.
another one, he had a touchdown against Jacksonville. The difference in those ones, though, is his snap share. So against Jacksonville, he had 61% snap share.
He must have been running the ball a lot.
Yeah. And then the other one, he had
Maybe that was when
only
CMC was
39
injured.
against Dallas. Yeah, maybe. It actually might have been, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I fucking hate that bet, but
We heard you out, and we're not.
how much is anytime use check paying just by himself?
Hold on. Let me
I'd hope that
Still like $10.
I'd hope that it'd be I mean it fucking
anytime touchdown.
I'd hope it'd be at least $15.
$9.50.
That's it's just
He's
not-
told you it'd be like
he's
$10.
paying more than the San Francisco defense to score a touchdown.
What's the defense playing?
$7.50.
Fuck me.
Damn.
Brock Purdy's paying $9. So there's McCaffrey at 144, Debo at 240, Ayuk 250, Kittle 280. Then it jumps to Juwan Jennings at 750.
Fuck.
Shit.
Where are all these weapons they talk about, man?
Should we take a podcast break
Okay.
and we all build a bet, and then we'll cut back in, and it's like us discussing the bet that we're like
Sure, if
what
you
we
want.
all think.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
We can
just
do
because
that.
I mean,
Do we
have
have
we
like
run
a,
out of shit to talk about?
Pretty much.
Like
There isn't-
yeah. So
We've been recording for 22 minutes.
yeah,
That's
we
fine.
should. I was just thinking about it as we were talking about. I'm like, we should have built something each
Yeah.
and then come in and talked about it. So
Well, do we
should
have like a money limit?
No, because that means like Harry could do something fucking insane like you would, and then try and rationalize it. You know?
That's fair. I like the idea of
Yeah, yeah.
rationalizing.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
And we're back.
I
Podcast.
need your fucking
We have all
microphone
built
to
our
talk,
bets.
Keith.
Look, I'll start.
Okay.
I've done a few safe ones. I've been telling you about them.
Yeah.
Right? $3 here, $3 there. Bang! This one is a 4-legger paying $41.
Woo! Fucking 41 is
He's come to
all in.
play.
You chuck $20 on that, that's $800.
Cheers.
Okay, here's what it is.
Oh.
49ers to win by 5.5.
Okay,
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Easy. Purdy, 200 pass yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. CMC, 2+ touchdowns. He had 2
Two of
last
them?
game.
Yeah.
He's being consistent.
Yeah.
He's a rock solid for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I
and
like
the other sleeper,
Sleeper.
Kyle.
Here it is. Yeah. That was paying $3 beforehand.
for a 2-touchdown scorer,
2 daddies.
Debo Samuel.
Okay.
You think
right.
the Chiefs, the
Jesus.
Niners are scoring 4 touchdowns?
Absolutely. That's scoring 7, bud.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, he hasn't been healthy for half the season. And yet he's still had either 3 or 4 2-touchdown games. So that combined is paying $41.
Wow.
Not bad.
I like that. I'd put money on that.
Thank you.
I'll go next.
Yeah.
Tamer. Fan of football. I like to make a big, long one, so
Oh,
you know, I'm really
You like to
into
share the ball
game.
around.
Yeah, exactly.
How many legs are we going?
1, 2, 3.
It says at the
4,
top, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, 10.
Ah.
Alrighty.
Fucking hell.
Over 45.5
The total.
total.
Oh, yeah,
Over
okay.
45 and a
I can
half.
see that, yeah.
Oh, fan of football.
Fan of football.
Huge.
45 plus Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 plus throw and touchdown, Patty Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah.
1
of
plus
course.
throw and touchdown, Brock Purdy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200 pass yards, Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
80 plus rush, CMC.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
50 plus rush, Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah, sure.
okay.
1 plus player touchdown, Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
All right.
250 passing and rushing, Patty Mahomes.
Yeah, okay.
225 passing and rushing, Brock Purdy.
Yeah, no, man.
That pays $8.
All,
Fucking
Yeah, man.
all of that
Oh
for
my fucking
$8.
god.
So what's the maths on that? You put 20,
Yeah,
160.
160. There we
20
go.
times
Huge
eight.
from the
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Really throwing it out there for you, Keith.
Hey, as I said, I built that. I'm like, $8 for the But hey, it's
But you
it's
still
a-
decided, you know what, I'm bringing it to the table because I'm
yeah,
a fan of football
I'm a fan
and I
of
like
football.
it.
And I think it's not over. Like it could happen.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
stupid.
100%.
That's just like the best players playing a solid
Yeah.
game.
You know what that means? That means the game's going to be interesting. We're going to love watching.
Yeah.
So I
That's,
like
that's
that
exactly
idea.
what
I
I'm
like that
doing.
idea.
I have to use a whole fucking page to record that one.
I can for we could do this. I don't know if you guys, but
Yeah, talk your
we
shit.
use all 4 of our bets that we're going to have,
Yeah.
and we do 25 on each.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
and
that's
then we'll-
$100.
Then we'll contact the T.A.B. and say, put a little tab. The
Yeah.
the TFL boys.
$41 special.
and then,
the 41
It'll
special.
be fucking dope if they could do that as a tab, right?
Yeah.
Like they do with the lads talking footy.
Yeah.
And somehow could record the metric of how many people took each person's.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
yeah,
like, it's
that'd be
like
cool.
how many people took the 41 versus how many people took the $8 one.
Yeah, that'd
But
be
what's
cool.
the rest of the boys got?
Yeah, great.
Okay. I've in the past have had a string of $7 bets.
Yeah.
That have done well for me. They've
Yeah,
done well for
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
So
You're
I'm
a $7
sticking
bet
with
guy.
it. So it's a $7 bet, 4-legger.
Okay.
Yeah, I've toned it down.
Yeah, I've actually do 10 against $8.
So first of all, I've got 225 on Paddy Mahomes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
I got Brock Purdy for 10 rushing yards.
Yeah, he's been
Oh,
rushing.
he's been
rushing
broken
these
out,
last couple
yeah.
weeks.
recently. Yeah.
We've got Travis Kelce anytime for 1.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
got George Kittle for 1. So it's a
Nice.
it's a tight end special.
Tight end.
That's a lovely little special you got.
Yeah, the
going
tight
there.
end $7 special, I like to call it. Chuck that on the TAB
that's
as a
pretty
That's
special.
very good. I mean,
That's pretty
I've liked
good.
all of these bits. Yeah. Harry, fuck it up.
Okay, wait. Just for Harry's one, because I'm sure we're going to clip all these and put them all as their own.
Yeah,
their own
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So
yeah,
for Harry's
yeah,
one, should we all just stare at him and do the what every time he?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so
yeah.
before you guys start doing that, I built one that I didn't realize how crazy people were going.
Yeah.
Not that crazy.
So I built a little $5 multi because I thought these were bets we actually
Oh,
wanted
little
to
cute
hit.
$5 multi.
So then I've just recently, as Grayson was talking there, I've clicked through and made my real one.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
the Harry
That's
special.
the Harry
Okay,
special.
here we
And
go.
this
Ready? Here we
is
go.
it. 5 legs.
Yeah.
So we've got 50 plus player receive yards on Brandon Ayuk.
What?
We've got 200 player pass yards on Brock Purdy.
What?
We've got 225 player pass yards on Patrick Mahomes.
What?
We have 1 plus match what?
What?
1 plus match player touchdown for Isaiah Pacheco.
What?
And then the one that really brings it together. San Francisco 49ers first touchdown scorer. Kyle Juice. And that's paying $81.
Wait, can you reread that? Because to be honest, I wasn't even paying attention half the time.
So we got 50 plus for Ayuk.
Yeah.
200 for Purdy.
Yeah.
225 for Mahomes.
Yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco 1 and Juszczyk first for San Fran.
First, I mean,
I hope he wasn't
fuck
scoring
it.
for the Chiefs.
Well, I thought maybe you might have thought it was first overall.
Yeah.
But then
Yep.
I did build my like safe one. That
Your
I
safe
said
one.
Yeah,
that
you
I-
go for it.
It was 60 plus for Kelsey, 225 for Mahomes, 225 for Brock, 60 rush yards for Pacheco, and a touchdown for McCaffrey, and that's paying $5.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I prefer the $81 one.
Yeah, it's way more, it's more fun. We got a good range.
I like that.
7, 8, 41, 80.
Should we scale the bets for these?
Oh,
Like, no,
yeah,
Because you're
like-
not putting 25
20,
on my one.
25
Yeah,
on mine
yeah.
and Harry's probably isn't worth it. I'd say
No.
maybe 10 on mine, 5 on Harry's. That way they're both paying 400 if they hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
And then maybe 20 on each of yours.
Yeah, sounds
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
awesome.
Sweet.
We'll just make it around 100. We'll work it to make it up to 100 in total bets.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Can do,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sweet.
All right. Well, also, I said it a couple of weeks ago and I'll say it again. We are now registered for a flag football registered for a flag football tournament this weekend.
Yes, sir.
If you want to come watch, Sling Dimes.
To find out where it is.
Is that
Bremworth
Bremworth
Oh,
Park?
you got it.
Yeah,
which is
Okay.
in
Dinsdale.
Dinsdale, Hamilton.
Yeah.
We will give a rundown next week. I'm not playing, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
the boys we will be here
What are you
next
doing,
Wednesday. I've got a football game.
You're playing the wrong
You got the wrong
the
football
wrong
game.
football.
we will be here next week to talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And go through that and
Well,
talk about
actually,
our
our
bets.
flag football
We're going to
experience.
do a podcast straight after the game.
Yeah.
Oh, we are going to do
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna do that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It might be a short half an hour special. We'll have a couple of the boys on. We'll talk about the game. We'll probably be drunk.
Very.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
I mean, it'll scale.
I think depends who wins will depend on how long we talk for.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
49ers win, it probably won't be too long. We'll talk about what we won and what we didn't win. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
If the Chiefs win,
We'll complain
there'll
about
be
the
a
refs.
lot. Yeah, there'll be a
yeah.
lot to talk
Yeah,
about,
about
a lot
it.
to break down.
Do we want to make our drinking card on the podcast?
Oh, that's a great idea.
I like it.
Let me bring up the bingo.
Just a little thing for
just,
viewers.
just for the listeners and viewers.
I was going to explain it, but you go, bro.
Last week for the conference championships, we decided per game that we're going to make a bingo card. So for particular things to happen, we'd have a drink. So for example, Harry, if you've got any examples.
Say like we had, I can't even remember what we had for any of them.
Tony Romo sucks off Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, that was
There's one of them. Yep.
that is one. Just little stuff like that, like
We did have any team touchdown.
Yeah.
drink.
yeah, every touchdown
we
you
had a-
drink.
Yeah, I've
Like
got,
Six
I've got
Sally
it
is
here,
one.
my dudes. Which one do we want to read? The
Do
Chiefs
the-
one or the Niners one?
Go the Niners because
Niners one?
Yeah.
If there was a banger celebration, drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there were a
that's
couple
right.
of those.
Because it was Niners versus Lions, but anytime the Chiefs are mentioned,
Yeah.
a player hits the bet that we cooked up.
Yeah,
that's
that's one
That was
that's going to Kyle Juszczyk is
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
If Kyle Juszczyk scores first touchdown, I will down my drink.
Yeah. The Shanahan coaching tree is mentioned.
Yeah,
it's a
good.
big one.
Laporta gets a catch.
Yeah.
Every Laporta
Because we
catch.
needed him
Yeah.
for
We
a
needed him
bit.
for like 3 different bets, so we
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah.
Had to follow
Anytime a screen pass
Was
happened
thrown.
because
Yeah.
it's been the biggest thing in this fucking postseason.
Yep.
Anytime there's a shot of a celebrity.
Yep.
Anytime a
That one
touchdown
at the Super Bowl will get you fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Anytime there was
100%.
a touchdown. Anytime there was an ad and it featured a Chiefs player.
Yeah,
it was quite frequent.
Yeah, it's quite frequent. One that didn't hit that often, an edge rush sack.
No, it happened like once.
Once,
I think,
Once
yeah,
or
yeah.
twice, maybe. Yeah.
If there's an alcohol ad,
Yep.
Yeah.
Keeping that one.
the
Yeah.
Lions past record is brought up. Like they hadn't made it to,
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
there.
X amount of
Yeah.
years.
Anytime Dan Campbell does a Dan Campbell thing,
Yeah.
going for it on fourth or
Which he did
something like
twice,
that.
and they
Yeah.
failed
Yeah.
twice.
Fred Warner kills a guy.
Yeah.
That happened a
Fred
couple
Warner-
times.
It's probably going to happen again.
Yeah.
Yep.
CMC does the CMC thing, breaking up a
Happened a couple
90-yard run.
times. Yep.
Yeah.
And anytime ref ball happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a
Which
lot
we'll
of those
keep
we
that
can
one in.
probably carry over.
Yeah.
A lot of those
Yeah.
can, yeah. So Super Bowl. So I'll
Well, Harry should probably make it because you can go back through your ones. Can you go back through the ones you've already made?
yeah.
All right, we'll just add.
Harry, do you want to bring up on your computer? Just type in bingo card generator and then it'll give you one. And switch it to the 4x4 grid size. Because that's what we were running. We could do a 5x5. But
Nah.
That's the Super Bowl.
yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay, we'll go for a 5.
Yeah.
You want to go 5v5?
Well, Harry was saying it's a Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl.
I think there's a few ones we could chuck in there. We could chuck in anytime they mention anything about the Pro Bowl or anytime they cut to a shot from the Nickelodeon cast.
Oh, I like both of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
Cast.
Oh, wait. I thought we were watching from the Nickcast.
Or we drinking a lot.
Oh, God. They won't keep cutting away. Please cut away.
Romo.
Was Romo on this one?
I believe he is.
No.
Are you
my
kidding?
No.
Well, that thing I
on.
sent in the Instagram chat, I don't know how legit it was, but
Oh, yes. I kind of got confused what that was.
it was just saying, like, this is who's on the actual cast and then who's on the Nickelodeon cast. So play by
Put
play, we
Romo
got
on the
Nance,
Nick
we got
cast.
Romo, Sterator's the fucking rules expert.
Oh, we got Nansen.
I wish we
Good
were
old
watching
G.
the Nick cast because the analyst for the Nick cast is Patrick and SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah,
And
brother.
then it does have down here the rules expert was Dora.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then you can load up the what do we word it? Oh, Patrick Mahomes is sucked off by Antonio Romo.
Yeah,
That could
I've
be-
just written down Romo.
Romo,
We know
okay,
what
cool.
it means.
Um,
I think alcohol ad stays.
alcohol
I
ad
like it.
stays. And I think Chiefs player ad stays.
It'll be big for the bowl.
Big for
too.
the bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of banger Sally, banger ad.
Banger
Yeah, like
ad.
just an
Yeah.
ad that makes.
Do we
everyone
want to
go,
drink
"That
for
was
every
sick."
good ad or every bad ad?
Drink. But oh no, that's every ad, isn't it? Hold up, I'll ask our expert. Ayla, On the Super Bowl, would you prefer to drink for every bad ad or every good ad? Like one.
Good ad.
Okay,
Every
she's gonna
good
go
ad.
positive.
Yeah.
Every good
You
ad.
know, celebrate.
Celebrate. Cool. Perfect. Thanks, Sam.
So what? Good ad.
Every good ad. Yeah. Drink for every good ad.
So I've got. Should I keep in alcohol ad and Chiefs ad?
I think
so.
we can drop the Chiefs ad. I don't think they don't play normal ads. It's pretty much just Super Bowl.
It's just Super Bowl ads.
ads. Yeah. So drop that one off.
Yep, drop that one.
Finish your drink if there's a Pfizer ad.
Oh
No. Even better. Take a shot if there's a Pfizer ad.
Take it. Yeah. Take a
okay.
shot if there's a Pfizer ad.
Do we? All right, someone's
Yeah.
gonna have to buy.
They're gonna be promoting shots,
just
so
get
we're
one
gonna
of
be
those.
No,
doing
we got
shots.
fucking black label up there, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
I thought it would be more fun to just do a shot bucket.
No, do the black label.
Please,
drink
someone
it.
drink it. I've just put down
bring
shot
some-
for shot.
I'll bring some liquor.
Shot for shot.
Yeah.
We'll remember that.
We'll know-
Yeah,
we'll know
we'll
what it
remember
means.
that.
What else do we have on the old ones?
Do we want to bring up Shanahan coaching tree again?
Nah.
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 Okay. What else do we have in here? An
Have you-
edge rush sack.
Nah. It's
Nah,
just
okay.
important.
Chiefs don't really have that guy.
Let's see here. Fred Warner kills a guy.
Yeah, leave that
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
in.
Okay. Fred Warner kills a guy. And the other one that would probably be relevant. CMC does the CMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Those two. I think that's basically it for that one. But if I go to the Ravens Chiefs one that we did.
How many of us are? There's 6 of us putting that have money in this, eh? Us, Phil Bowman.
Yeah,
Yep.
6 of us. Yeah. Chiefs bias.
Yeah.
Do we want to put that in, or do we just want to call that ref ball?
Just call
I think
it
we
ref
just keep it
ball.
ref
ball.
Call it ref ball. Okay.
Do we
Because
want
that could be skewed either way, and I feel like we should drink either way.
Fair
do,
enough.
do we want to keep a drink every time a leg hits? A bet leg
yes.
hits?
Yeah.
Yep,
If a bet
100%.
leg hits, definitely.
Harry, what would you do if the use check one hit, but one of the other things in that bet didn't?
Cry. Kill myself. I don't know.
It's a sliding scale. One's emotional, one's dead.
Shit. Celebrity shot.
Celebrity shot.
Celebrity
yeah.
shot.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, it is.
TFL bet hits.
Do you want to do one? Oh, should we add in like? Because the things we can't bet on, right? Like the Gatorade color or the opening kickoff being a touchback, or do we want to try add those in somehow? Every time there's a kickoff that's a touchback.
Fuck.
That's every kickoff.
Every kickoff.
We'll drink for a touchdown.
Did we want to do? Oh yeah, drink for a tutty. Did we want to do one for you? Because you know how Caitlin did one for you, and it was just like based on your reactions to the game. Did we
Yeah.
want to do like a couple of those where it's just like, is there anything that one?
No, I think that should be its own thing. Like if you do it, you have to drink.
right,
you
okay.
know,
so
like-
it's another bingo card.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if like Krieg yells at the refs,
yeah, I'm just trying. But I was just trying to think like what's unique ones because I think we all yell at the refs.
we all do the same things when watching
it's,
football.
It's true. It's true.
We've got
how many do we have left?
13.
Huh?
To fill.
Yeah, we went
You-
five. I went
5 by
5v5.
Oh, we did.
We can go
too.
4v4, 4x4, and then we've just got 3 left or 4 left.
What's some good ones? I mean, if you change it to 4x4 and then on the day, we can always add some more.
Yeah, we can.
Because that's what I ended up doing last time because the games ended up being
What
different.
else were in the Chiefs ones that we did?
One moment.
The
let me
Chiefs
find
Ravens
it
game.
Again. What do we got here? Chiefs Ravens, we had Don't You Love It When? Which I think is just a
Tony Romo
Romo thing. Lamar MVP reference, fraud.
Yeah,
TFL bet hits, Tucker 50-yard plus.
yeah.
Patty Mahomes is sucked off by Antonio Romo. Travis Kelce ad. Kelce is on an island.
So when he's just
Yeah.
like wide open.
wide open.
When he
We have
just,
to drink for that.
yeah,
It's
he-
a punish, and
yeah.
we hate to see it. But
It's
it's
so dumb, man, to see that teams don't fucking guard like properly. I don't know.
Yeah.
They put Cole Hamilton on last week, and it was like his whole job was to mark Kelsey, and even he just couldn't do it. It's just like, what are you fucking doing half the time?
Yeah.
He literally jogs routes.
We are trying to fill these up. Maybe we do put banger celebration in.
Yep.
Banger Sally. Yeah, I like Banger Sally.
Yeah. There was Chiefs bias. Lamar does Lamar things. Oh, Jim.
Jim's going back in there.
Oh, Jim's going back in? Okay.
We got to fill him up, right?
40 yard plus touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
sure.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Cool.
So then, wait, do we drink twice because it's 40-yard plus and a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe you do another Tony Romo one where he does the old, no, here's the thing, Jim. Or, here's the thing, Jim. No, he always does that.
Yeah.
Like, especially when he's getting down in time in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Jim. If they go for it here on, here's the thing, Jim. If they,
Does that just come under O Jim?
I think that does come under OG.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Tony says Jim.
Tony
Tony's-
talks to Jim specifically.
one-on-one.
Oh wait, did you put in that cuts to Nickelodeon?
No.
What if we do a shot of
Oh,
the
no, I did.
shot of the broadcasters? You know when they do a
Yeah.
cam of
Yeah.
the broadcasters?
Okay, yeah. Only Mahomes can play like that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
that's gotta
Put
go
that
in.
one in.
Yeah.
That's got to go in.
That's a play only Mahomes can make, Jim. Shut up, Tony.
Fuck.
Tony Romero, Anthony Romero, Romo.
Why is he on there?
For Cree's personal bingo card, it's going to be, oh, shut up, Jim.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
How many are we missing now?
8.
Oh, what
Jesus.
the fuck?
Uh,
We can just leave some blank. We don't have to fill.
Because
every
yeah,
single
we're
one
not
up.
exactly playing bingo here,
Yeah,
are we? Like
we're
we're not
just-
waiting
it's
for
just-
the whole line to fill.
I think
up.
leave it at that. To be honest.
You
I-
fill a line, you have to take a shot.
so wait, how many do we have then? Can you just do a quick?
Yeah, what do we got? Run them down.
17.
17's enough.
Jesus, that's a lot. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to remember that many. We have to print it out.
Yeah.
Well, I can just have it open on my laptop.
We'll put it on A3. We'll
Yeah,
put
I
it
can
somewhere.
put it on A3, and then we can scribble some in the bottom if we think of some more.
Yeah, I like printing it up.
Yeah, you big
right.
print guy.
Okay.
Leave it at that then.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have to talk about.
There's not really much.
Not really much. You've
No.
heard the bets we were gonna make. Some stupid ones we're gonna make.
Coaching carousel. Vrabel didn't get hired. Belichick didn't get hired. Ben Johnson
Yeah.
staying at the Lions.
I feel like that's an off-season thing.
Yeah, it's an
I don't think
off-season
that we
thing.
need to talk about that before the Super Bowl.
No, it's just that just happened
Yeah.
last week.
Ben
The
Johnson-
Vrabel
yeah.
thing was apparently that he actually might have wanted to take a year off. So
Oh, okay.
you
Which
don't-
I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Especially if the right opportunity doesn't show up.
it never
for
got
him.
said
Yeah.
whether. Interesting about the Belichick one. The Vrabel one, it never got said whether he was never approached or if they
Yeah.
did say that he might just want to take a year off. You don't know. The Belichick one's interesting because the whole reason he didn't get hired is because every fucking interview he went to, he said, "But can I bring Matt Patricia with me?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
No.
No.
No, you
We've already
can't.
got a guy.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ben Johnson one, there was a bit of drama with.
It's very interesting. He had all those
Very
interviews and then
interesting.
decided to stay.
Well, no, but yeah, apparently the whole thing with Washington, where he just like called them on the plane, and was just like, "Nah, I'm not doing it." Like,
Well,
didn't
he
even do it
obviously
in
heard
person or
something.
something
He
like
obviously
that,
heard
like-
something back from the
Yeah.
Lions.
Well,
that-
apparently his quote was that he thought the ownership was too basketball minded and didn't understand football enough, and he wanted to work for an organization that knows football, not
Oh, that's
basketball.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said.
well, I mean, the Lions have
saw
to be
that.
one of the best organizations or coaching staff that you want to work for. You know,
Yeah,
like it's just such
exactly.
I'd say overall, as an org, they're probably pretty good.
Yeah.
The fact that Ben Johnson's there and Dan Campbell's there.
a yeah.
And he
like-
stayed for 2 seasons now. Like,
Yeah,
he didn't go at
How-
the start of last year. He's not going
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
Like,
How about the old Seahawks going from the oldest head coach to now the youngest head coach?
Yeah, that's pretty
Big jump.
crazy.
People are saying
he's just going to be there for 30 years
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
People are saying this could be the return of Legion of Legion of Boom.
Okay.
Yep.
Just with like all the players they have on defense.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you've got the Ravens DC coming
Yeah.
in. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, people are saying
Absolutely.
it could be a return for that. They got to get rid of some players though, but
Patriot-
they go over the offseason.
Patriots cleared house. We have new people in every coaching position, so that's pretty cool.
See,
I'll take it.
The son for Belichick went to Washington.
Steve.
He went to Washington he's now DC at Washington.
At
The
college.
uni, sorry.
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
commies.
Which I find interesting because he could be there for a few years, then come in for, well, he could be a head coach, you know. Like
Yes,
that's kind
yeah.
of the route he's going.
I think it's really
almost the
it's-
Bill Belichick route of
yeah,
what he did.
it's
and-
clever of him though, because obviously, like, he actually is a very good defensive coach, but everyone knows he's there because his dad was Bill Belichick, so he grew up learning it, and then was
Yeah.
just like, "Yeah, son, here you are. It's the defensive position."
Yeah.
And so by him being like, "Yeah, I'm dropping out. I'm doing the college thing," then he's kind of giving himself a bit more credibility, not just like was
Yeah,
nepotism, you
100%.
know. So I think it's smart play by him.
Dude, this DB draft tastes like garlic bread.
Summit Ultra tastes like toast.
Yeah.
This tastes like
I'm
garlic
not
bread.
even kidding right meow.
All right, end it on
We're gonna
that,
end
man.
it on that. Yeah.
Let me
Play
start
that
the
outro
music.
tune. Enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody. We've been doing it for a year now, so not the Super Bowl, but this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, about half a year.
Feels like a year.
From
Yeah.
September to now.
Yeah.
Especially because we missed the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, technically.
Well,
so.
week. Missed
It was
one
a
week.
week.
1 week.
I
yeah.
missed the first
We
month.
didn't bring it up. We haven't brought it up for a while.
No.
Yeah, I just had to get it back in there.
Yeah, it's a little.
All
Right
right.
then.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Follow us on
Bye.
social medias and everything like that.
Yeah, we have those.